There's this stereotype within the zodiac that water signs are the most emotional and that we're all weepy babies, and that's just not true, well, at least for most of us. While water signs are definitely up there are a couple others that make the list of the most sensitive zodiac signs, too. Does your sign make the cut? Let's talk emotions for a second. When we say sensitive, we're not just talking about how easy it is for you to cry while watching Call Me by Your Name, or how often you get your feelings hurt during conflicts. While those personality traits do factor into the sensitivity equation, there are other, more positive qualities that shine from you brilliant souls that classify you as sensitive beings. Even though it can have its drawbacks, being a sensitive person can be a serious advantage in life. Being sensitive helps you tap into other people's emotions, which can make understanding the world a little bit easier. Sensitivity also helps you identify with other people's struggles, which can make you a more compassionate and empathetic person. There are even a group of people who refer to themselves as highly sensitive persons, or HSPs. HSPs often claim to have almost supernatural abilities because of their sensitive nature, including talents like divination, mediumship, and even prophetic dreams. While you might not be a psychic just yet, if you're one of these 4 sensitive signs, you're probably already halfway there. These 4 zodiac signs are the most sensitive of all. Before we get into the video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you're new. Now let's begin. Number 1, Pisces, February 19 to March 20. Pisces is the most sensitive sign in the zodiac. For those of us familiar with astrology, we know the telltale signs of a Pisces: ultra-intuitive, very love-dove, loves romantic French flicks, glass of white wine in hand, and definitely listens to Fleetwood Mac. But there's something extra special that makes Pisces so sensitive. Astrologically, they're the end of the line, but that doesn't mean they're unimportant. In fact, since Pisces has seen all of the good and bad of the previous 11 signs, they're a mixture of sweet, like the water and earth signs, and strong, like the fire and air signs. They know how to keep balance with emotion and practicality. Number 2, Cancer, June 21 to July 22. Cancerians are the mamas of the friend group, regardless of gender. They're known for carrying around snacks, pads, and Tylenol for anyone who needs them, and they're the most likely to host a dinner party complete with a cheese platter and a homemade dessert, probably their grandma's recipe. Cancers are very gentle when you're on their good side, and like to take care of people, so they come off as very sensitive, which they are, don't get me wrong, but Cancers also have a tough side, too. We're the sign of the crab, we know how to snap back. Number 3, Libra, September 23 to October 22. Libras aren't always recognized for being sensitive. Their airy nature and the way they project themselves, a bit cold and aloof, tends to overshadow their secret sweetness. Libra is the sign of the scales, which represent both peacekeeping and justice. When the scales are askew in one direction or another, a Libra is the right person to call when you need an adjustment. They are attuned to the needs of those who are less fortunate, and fully realized Libras have the potential to make real change in the world. They make some of the best leaders, movers and shakers of all time. Number 4, Aquarius, January 20 to February 18. Aquarians are the least likely sign on this list to outwardly be classified as sensitive. They don't exactly project cuddly vibes the way that Pisces and Cancers do. Aquarians tend to put up an emotional wall between them and the world to keep them feeling safe and secure, so people think that they're robotic and unemotional. However, Aquarians put up that emotional barrier to protect their soft interior world. Aquarius is the sign of the water bearer. Unlike Pisces, sign of the fish, and Cancer, sign of the crab, who both have to live underwater and are surrounded by it at all times, Aquarians carry and control their emotional, water nature more easily than those two water signs. When you think about it, it makes perfect sense.